And so then, but I believe that I need to be in that narrative. Before quitting, right? Just like before you quit, you believe that you need to be in that narrative. Oh, I can't leave because I'm trapped. Therefore, you think you feel like you're a victim. Oh, and they're the bad guys because they're causing me to be here. Let's be honest, no one's keeping you there, right? And then therefore, all actions, such as literally your essence of self, the energy that you're giving to this company, is actually not of love and light, probably. It's probably of resistance. Right. So you're not actually a good employee, I would say, if this is the triangulation that you're playing, right?
No, I don't think I was a great employee.
No, besides the fact that you were working, on something else at the time. I just meant like our greatest force and our greatest strength lays in this uninterrupted flow of energy, like we were talking about a prana, right? Uninterrupted prana. And when you feel creative and when you feel free and when you don't feel restrained and if you don't feel victimized, then that flow flows. And then you're able to offer yourself, or really your life, the most abundant form of living.
Yeah.
But like, think about it. Then in the idea where you feel like you're the victim and you're stuck and you can't go there because this is the best you can do with the money, by default, you're organizing a scenario where you're limiting your flow. And then you're sitting there believing that this is the truth and then believing that this amount of money is it for me.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So it's like we're manifesting a lot of things in that triangulation.
Yeah, it becomes a self-fulfilling prophecy.
Self-fulfilling because we live in the fear/victim/resistance mindset. And then we are limiting the flow of prana when we're in this triangulation. And so when we write, oh no, go ahead. What about your dream?
Oh, I was going to say that once I realized that that was escaping from that trinary system. Was
quitting?
Oh, it is.
Or
is
quitting in the dream.
I mean, quitting is a way to do it.
Yeah,
I guess.
in the dream, I mean,
but
like
in the dream, I just realized I don't have to play this game because I saw it as a game. I saw it as, oh, I've got to go to this. Oh, I don't want to go to this, and there's this tension, right?
Yeah, yeah.
But I realized I don't have to. I could go. I don't have to go.
Yeah.
I don't want to go, so I'm going to choose not to go. And it broke the system.
Yeah, it broke the system.
I rose above. Now it's like, can everyone just quit their job because of it? No, not exactly.
No, you had to change the game.
But you have to change the game. It changed the game. Quitting is, I guess, a way to change the game, but still got bills to pay.
Yeah.
It is more of a mindset change than it is a actual quitting.
Yeah. But what I wanted to say is, what they can keep on hammering into my head is, when you leave the game, when you leave this trinary existence, you actually open up to the greatest potential of yourself, right? Like your energy just ascends up, right? And then all of a sudden you find yourself in a different position of personal state of being. Like your consciousness just all of a sudden looks at things differently, and you will start to feel differently. Like, so the more you participate in these patterns, the more things will change and adjust and alter in order to have you arise, right? And then this is probably the most important part within this recognition. What happens is magic, right? Because and then I wrote the definition of magic. Magic is your cognitive awareness, right? Is when you're cognitively aware that you're participating in the blueprint, a chosen blueprint of this triangulation, when you actively choose to elevate yourself above the blueprint, see the choices that you have in this descension into these three states of being, and choosing not to go into that state of being, right? So rising above it, you automatically go into this heart space where you are an aware being. And then when you make the choice into love, I'm not saying like artificial love. This is important. Like, not like, oh, love and light. But deep down, you're like, oh, but I'm the victim. No, honestly, through your honest heart, all to yourself. Oh, is that funny?
It's funny because that describes so many people.
Well, most of the people in Love and Light are like, love and light. And then you're like, oh my gosh, she's such a bitch. I hate her so much. That just like.
But I'm going to hold the high road and I'm going to be all love and light. And that'll show her.
Yeah, that's not the love and light that I'm talking about. I am actually talking about the essence of yourself. And you can almost see everyone. It makes it easier. It makes this facade, right, easy to see through.
Yeah.
Because you see them and you see their position. Like, oh, okay, if I think I'm a victim and I'm presenting resistance out, the higher road is not like, oh, well, I'll just be better than them. And then therefore, look, instead of playing their game, that is not that. It is you see, oh my gosh, they are the same as I feel like the victim, but chances are they probably also feel like the victim. Maybe to a different extent, maybe with a different story, maybe with a different narrative. That becomes irrelevant. You see them in the same position as you, right? And your perception becomes their perception. And you see the oneness of this conflict. And you see that the two of you or the three of you or the country of you or the state of you or the political party of you, we're all playing the same game. And we're just blind and lost to the smoke and mirrors of this game, right? And when you see through that, you rise above it. And the love and light becomes the truth. It does not negate and kill off or fight off this triangulation. It seems to present itself triangulation where you see it in light and you see it in love. You see the essence of ourselves and the truth in our choice into our suffering as this, unfortunate choice that most of us are unaware of. And the second you possess awareness, you just simply have compassion for everybody else who does not have that awareness. I'm not saying never, but at least in this moment.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, that's the trick. I mean, I've been trying to do this since we started talking about this, is to go, oh, wait, I feel something. Where am I on these three dots? And where is the other, whatever other party it is that I'm dealing with?
Yes. And so then you start to see them as a reflection of you, because you possess the same state of being, of trinary nature of a split.
Right.
This person is suffering just like you are because they're split in this trinary nature of the blueprint.
Right. I think there's a Jungian component to it, because it is, we just, here are the three states. We're adopting one in this moment and we're projecting the other one in this moment. That is not necessarily how they feel. Very good chance they feel the exact opposite. If they're oppressing me and I have to fight back, very good chance that they feel that we're oppressing them and they have to fight back. So, but it feels in the same neighborhood as
but maybe I want to point out that the resistance is the point of action that solidifies the states. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Even though it's a third state, it actually works as a solidifier of that trinary state of being.
Right. Because that, the system, if there's just an empire and just a victim, and that's it, the system is stable. It's in homeostasis, right?
Mm-hmm.
It's not. Is it a great state? Maybe not, but it's stable. There's no turmoil in that state. But once the resistance comes in, okay, well now the victim has someone fighting for them and the empire has someone fighting against them, and it's not stable anymore. It could topple one way or the other. It's in flux.
But it reinforces itself. That's the thing. We think it could topple. We think the resistance is actually this awesome thing that would cause the empire to fall and the victim to win. Let's say
it makes it dynamic.
But it's actually sinister in its existence because the fight reinforces the states of binary nature.
Yeah, I mean, because
you validate the states through the fight. You engage in the marathon of good and bad.
Yeah, and the fact that it makes it dynamic makes it more real.
Yes, it solidifies our reality.
Yeah.
Our reality is manifested through the solidification of a fight.
Yeah.